I woke up inside my colony, and here everything works. The tunnels are narrow, dark, but perfectly organized. Each wall holds a different scent, and for us, scent is information. I don't see like you do. I feel the path. Every step I take is guided by chemical trails left by others like me. That's how we know where to go and how to come back. In here, thousands of us work non-stop. Some take care of the larvae, others clean the tunnels, and some, like me, go out. Today is my turn. My role is simple: find food and come back alive. But before leaving, I stop. Something is different. The scent in the main tunnel is weak, and that almost never happens. The chemical trails, called pheromones, are like invisible roads. They evaporate over time, but are constantly reinforced. If the scent is fading, it means fewer ants are coming back. I keep moving. My antennae touch the ground, the walls, other ants rushing past. Some carry pieces of leaves, others nothing. This isn't normal. When a food route is working, the flow is constant, back and forth, back and forth. But today, there are empty spaces, chemical silence. I keep going. The tunnel begins to rise. The air changes. It becomes drier, lighter. The exit is near. And this is where everything changes. Because inside the colony, we are many. But out there, I am alone. Before fully leaving, I stop once more. My antennae detect something new, a strange scent. It's not from the colony, it's not food, and it's definitely not safe. Almost no one notices this, but the world outside isn't just dangerous, it's always changing. And today, something changed first. I take one more step and cross the exit. The light hits me all at once. Out here, everything is bigger, brighter, more unstable. The ground isn't firm like inside the colony. It's uneven, full of loose particles, pieces of leaves, remains of other beings. And the smell is chaotic. Unlike the organized tunnels where every trail has a purpose, out here, scents mix together. Wind, humidity, and heat disrupt everything. Following a path becomes much harder. I stop for a moment. My antennae move quickly, trying to find a familiar direction, a trail, any trail. And then I feel it, faint, but still there. An old trail. I start to follow it. Every step is careful. Out here, speed can mean death. Because almost no one realizes this, but an ant doesn't see danger coming. It walks into it. I move forward a few centimeters, and then something changes. The ground vibrates. Light at first, almost imperceptible, but to me, it's a warning. Vibrations are one of the fastest ways to detect threats. Many predators don't rely on vision, they sense movement. I freeze. Staying still can mean not being detected. Seconds pass. Nothing happens. Maybe it was just the environment. I continue, but now every step carries more risk. The chemical trail begins to disappear. That's a problem. Without it, I can not only get lost, I may never return. And then I find something, a small organic fragment, maybe part of a dead insect, maybe food. I approach. My antennae touch the surface, rich in nutrients. That would be enough to justify the trip. I begin to position myself to carry it when the world around me changes again, fast. A shadow passes over me. Instantly, my body reacts. I press myself against the ground. This isn't thought, it's instinct. Many aerial predators, like jumping spiders or small lizards, attack from above. The shadow disappears. But now I know I am not alone out here. I step back a little. I need to reposition. The problem is, The longer I stay outside, the greater the chance something goes wrong. And this is where the real risk begins. Because finding food was never the hardest part. The hard part is bringing it back. I try to recover the chemical trail, but it's almost gone, evaporating, dissipating in the warm air. Without that trail, my navigation depends only on memory and perception, and that's extremely limited. Almost no one knows this, but an ant rarely finds its way back. It keeps walking until it can't anymore. I move in short circles, trying to reconnect the path, and then I feel something on the ground. Different. It's not vibration, it's texture. Sticky. I stop. My front legs try to pull free, but there is resistance. Very light at first, but it's enough. Because some of the most efficient predators don't chase their prey. They wait. And I just stepped exactly where I shouldn't have. I try to pull my leg back, but it doesn't come free. The sticky substance holds firm, almost invisible, but extremely effective. Thin threads stretch as I move, and that only makes it worse. The more I struggle, the more I get trapped. This isn't ordinary dirt. It's silk, and not just any silk. Spiders produce different types, but this one is made exactly for this, to capture and not let go. I stop for a second. Uncontrolled movement only makes things worse, but staying still doesn't guarantee anything either, because if this is what it seems, I don't have much time. My antennae move rapidly, and then I feel it. Vibration. Different from before. More precise, more directed. That changes everything, because now I know this isn't just an abandoned trap. It's being monitored. I try to free myself more carefully. I use my other legs to push my body backward. Some of them get stuck too. Mistake. A serious mistake. Now it's not just one part, it's almost my entire body. And this is where most fail. Because the more contact points with the silk, the greater the adhesion area, and the smaller the chance of escape. The air around me feels heavier, or maybe it's just my movement slowing down. I stop again, but this time not by choice. I listen. Light steps, fast, precise. It's coming. Spiders don't rely on vision the way many think. They read vibrations like a map. Every movement I make is a signal, and I just announced exactly where I am. I try one last time, maximum force, twisting my body, but the silk doesn't give. It absorbs the impact, distributes the force, keeps me exactly where I am. And then it appears. Large, much larger than anything inside the colony. Its legs touch the silk with absolute control. It doesn't get stuck, because this structure was made by it. Specialized, precise, perfect. I stop. There is no more movement. And this isn't strategy, it's the limit. In a few seconds, it gets closer. No rush, no mistake. For it, this is already over. For me, it ends now. It touches my body, and everything becomes fast. Contact, immobilization, silence. Inside the colony, everything still works. The trails continue to be reinforced. The larvae continue to be cared for. Others go out, others return. But one thing is certain, I will not return. And out there, the world doesn't change. It just goes on.